All righty. How we doing? How we looking? Are we good? I think we should be good. I think we should be good. Welcome in. How we doing? I think everything should be good to go. All right. Well, good morning. Good morning. Hopefully everybody is doing well this fine Wednesday morning. It is a no news Wednesday. It is no news. That is true. But we'll see what we can make out of it. I did want to go live today on YouTube. I was feeling it. I kind of like going live on YouTube like every other week. So we'll see what we get today. Again, our goal today is just to come into the market, see what the price action gives us, see if there's any opportunity, if there's not any opportunity. If not, we try not to take a trade, try not to scrape the knee, walk away. And if there is, then we see what that could look like. So let's jump in. We got around 7-8 minutes before market opens. So let's talk about what I'm looking at. So yesterday, we ended up seeing a big move, selling all the way back from previous Monday session, ended up selling all the way back inside this range. If we look back to the left of us, recent high got taken from MNQ. We are currently in a daily fair value gap on the bigger time frame. We're still trying to hold on to this. We rejected it originally before, sold back off, and then came back again into this. So right now, we're in an area in which I'd like to see us hold bullish and just sweep this internal model and just sweep these internal lows and then look to continue. Weekly profile-wise, if we were to look for a weekly profile, the only profile rate we have right now is a classic expansion because we did take Monday low. So this is actually kind of a little bit of a tease. And the reason I say that is because if we look at Monday low resting here, Tuesday, there was no Monday high was not taken. So the manipulation leg to sell off, there actually was no manipulation. I mean, it was from Asia, but it wasn't from Monday high. So Monday low got taken. So going into today, I'm pretty bullish. I'd like to see us start to form a little bit more and just a little cleaner structure on the internal price action here to go look to see buy side of the curve, to work our way towards buy side. But I want this to be a little bit clear because I like this big wick down here. A lot of the times I'd like to see a little bit of a trail, hold consequent encroachment of this wick, and then look to see a move back higher. ES, put in relative equal highs. Again, SMT at the lows here. I believe that it's this from this low. Let me double check. It's actually from a lot lower, but we have that SMT there as well. But we can draw either or. So we have SMT on the bigger time frame. I really like that NQ ended up decided to go hunt these relative equal lows first thing kind of in the week. So now that we're starting to get displacement back inside the range, zoom into the 15-minute fair value gap, holding bullish, as well as this 15-minute inverse fair value gap, generating all of this low resistance liquidity. So I'm expecting this to get ran. I'd like to see this get ran to the upside today. For me to be able to take a trade, I'd want to see a little bit more clear manipulation down here. I believe we do currently have an SMT, but I'd still want to see a little bit more. I probably don't really expect to take much of what is going on right now. And the reason is because NQ or ES is kind of just confined in this little tight price action area. We did not take this low. So we technically have a little SMT here. Not enough for me to be able to really have conviction that we want to go run all this. This is a lot of kind of choppiness. So I'd expect market open to honestly probably just expand us if we do. I'm not going to kind of sweat it if there's no really clear trade. But we do have an SMT. This 5-minute fair value gap is holding bullish. We could expect to kind of see open here and go run all of this low resistance liquidity that we have. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. We'll see if there is a more clear opportunity or trade. Or again, I would say honestly, if you have conviction, I wouldn't say it looks bad for possible longs going into the open, but I'd want to see a little bit kind of more price action start to build here in the morning. But I like where we are. 50-minute fair value gap's holding bullish. We're accumulating a lot down here. I just want to see a little bit more clear manipulation. We did just currently have change in the state here on the 5-minute. I like where this 5-minute fair value gap does look good, but I want to let market open and see what we want to do here, especially kind of ES as these relative equal highs. Would expect honestly just to see a move up to go take those, but we'll kind of watch to see what market open does here. So we got 3 minutes. Let's have a great day. Hopefully everybody's doing well. That is starting to trickle in, everybody. Hopefully everyone's having a good Wednesday morning. Let's get to it this day. So kind of what I'm looking for on the bigger time frame too is if this 15-minute fair value gap ends up getting disrespected, which we've been holding it really nicely. If we look at like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 taps of this amounts that we're continuing to hold. If we do break through this, I would want to go see us reach for this next recent low and then go tap this fair value or go tap the PD array, the consequent encroachment. So I'd like to see us break through this, go run this recent low, and then look to see like a fast move rebalance back higher. And the reason why I'd want to see this is because we then can take out as many traders short as possible, or that are originally long possible, and we can go rebalance to this PD. We can go rebalance to consequent encroachment. And this is normally kind of what the market will do, is we'll have a fat wick like this. Consequent encroachment is the midpoint of it. We'll go sweep internal liquidity in the range. Like we'll break through this 15-minute fair value gap, be like, oh, everybody's bearish, we're going to sell side. We take internal sell side, consequent encroachment holds bullish, and then we just run back. So that's a possibility too we could see today. No, I haven't taken any trades today. Market hasn't even opened yet. Now we open. Let's see what we get. Again, I'd really honestly kind of like to see the favor of the downside here just to go take this these internal lows, but just letting the market kind of do its thing. Low resistance up here. I'd eventually want to see that become the target. Again, kind of my bias of what I would want to see is something like this. But it's more price action too. Looking good. 15 minutes starting to get ran through. Looking beautiful so far. I want to see us put an SMT at this low. Consequent encroachments holds bullish. So I want this to be a fast recovery. Basically, market comes down pretty fast early in the morning. Go takes this recent low. Consequent encroachment of this wick holds bullish. I don't want to see us go lower than that. And then I want to see us go run all of this low resistance. So now I watch to see the reaction once we go take this low. All right, this is what I want you to watch here. Low gets taken pretty fast. Now we watch the reaction. I want to see price start to slow down, right? Notice how fast we've been selling off right now. In this area right here, from this sell side level to this consequent encroachment is where I want to see price start to hold. You can see sell side's now taken. I just want this to be early morning manipulation and see a fast rebalance. And then look to see the buy model up towards Asia high. see if ES wants to come down. We do have these equal lows, actually. I didn't see that we have this on ES. I'd like to see those get taken. And maybe put an SMT at this low. But just letting price print right now. Just letting price print. I'm happy we left these highs. This is a good sign that ES and NQ both left all of this generated buy side liquidity, because that's why I'd want to see this become early manipulation in the morning. Moore said you have infinite aura. I love Moore. Moore's a, I need, it's been a while since I talked to Moore. I need to talk to Moore and reach out, see how he's doing. Still just watching here. I like what we're doing. Again, remember what I said. Everybody right now, we can still sell off, but I'm favoring this to be fake out, which means I'd want to see consequent encroachment hold bearish. If we just run right through this, then we just run right through this, and I just let it go. But this, I'd want to see us respect right here. I'd want to see us tap this, and I want to see us start to slow down. But this is a fat bearish candle, so we can start to go through this. But look. Watch price at this level. Watch price at this level. Watch how price works at the level. So from here, I'd like to see us consolidate, hold here, not go much lower. Price will tell me how to react. If we just continue to sell, there's nothing I do, right? If we just continue to go through this, there's nothing I do. If we continue to hold this level and we start to consolidate down here and we build more structure, then I can look for possible long. Not yet. Right, because I need to see the first thing happen first. My bias, if this gets ran through, then I reevaluate. Right, we still go lower. There's no trade. There's no trade either way. If this holds, we build more structure here. We have a change in the state of delivery. Whatever the imbalance that just got created is to the downside gets ran through. So this gets ran through to the upside, and then we go run all the low resistance. But right now, we're selling pretty much straight through this. So we'll see if we want to wick this. Again, keep in mind, big 1 hour wick. This is where I'd want to see consequent encroachment. Hold bullish. But right now we just watch. Would you ever link with TJR? I've linked with TJR before. I went and visited him in Puerto Rico last year. That was a while. It feels like such a long time ago, though. Justin, are you still practicing the Tao? Yes. I mean, depends what you mean by that. Like I read that book probably more. I read that book as much as, I wouldn't say as much, but I read that book a lot. I always go back to that book. I appreciate that, Darwin. The book's called Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life. It's a book I've made a lot of videos on in the past of kind of how it relates to trading. Are you Christian? I am Christian. We're trying to hang on. Again, I want to see a lot of order flow back up inside the range. Right now we're kind of slowly tapering off. This is where I'd want to start to see us put in a low. But just watch them. If we do want to continue to sell back off in this range and we do get all the way back down to this low, I'd expect probably to see an expansion towards here. So if consequent encroachment does not hold bullish, I'd expect us to probably see a continuation today lower towards that recent low. But there's no trade for me, at least right now. Just letting the market do its thing. Love your mustache. Appreciate it. No, I don't think there's any setup right now. I think our goal right now is to be patient. And I'll tell you why. We're in an area in which, number one, if you're whether you're both long biased or short biased, you're in an area in which you wouldn't be wanting to take a trade. Meaning, consequent encroachment could still wick and hold on, but we're probably just going to go straight down to go take this sell side level. So for you to be taking a trade, the risk is going to be awful because there's really no setup. We're just going to run straight to this so that you don't take this trade here. You need a setup. Like, this is just a chase. You don't touch the market right now. Bullish bias right now is off the table because there's no structure to validate anything, right? The only thing that we've done so far today is sell off. There's no structure that shows us anything, right? Right now we're just drawing towards the recent low. Recent low on a bigger time frame was the low created on Monday. So this is kind of the confluence in what we're looking at, where Monday we sell about off, internal recent lows get taken. SMT still holding bullish. So again, don't be faked out by this move again, right? If we want to sell, we'll sell. But that's what I'm saying. Keep in mind consequent encroachment. Look at how this wick will play out, because when you look at the 1 minute time frame, you're going to see, oh, consequent encroachment got broke through. No, it did not. Look at the 1 hour, right? This can easily wick here. 1 hour comes back down. Consequent encroachment holds bullish. Like I said, internal high gets taken, or internal low gets taken. We wick this, and then we flip. So right now, I need to wait for that to show me, right? I don't know if this is going to hold. I don't know if we're going to go take sell side. I don't know, right? Let it do it first. But right now, I like this candle, right? This is nice because we're holding this. So that's exactly what I'm wanting to see is starting to play out. But again, it's starting. So I need to see more first. ES takes the recent low. We have an SMT now on a bigger time frame. NQ takes this. ES does not. But I would like to see, the only thing I don't like about this is I'd like to see ES go take these equal lows, because we do have a 1 hour equal lows here, and I would much rather expect, I wouldn't want to see really us hold. It doesn't make sense for us to hold. I mean, it makes sense for us to hold because of this internal SMT. But I'd like to see those equal lows get taken. So again, right now, just still watching. We got macro that's going to open up at 9:45. I kind of want to see what 10 a.m. is going to bring as well. But so far, just letting the market do its thing here. This is kind of the first opportunity for us to flip bullish with this for value gap. 30-second, first kind of little displacement move back to the upside. We'll see if this wants to kind of spark a move. Or we want to go down and roll back off. Zeus and you have macros at 9:45, but others at 9:50. What's the difference? The difference is 5 minutes. I can't really say, like, my recommendation is try it. Like, just try it. Try moving your macros 5 minutes before and 5 minutes after, and just see which one you prefer. That's the easiest way I can answer that question. Hey man, what did you do on the weekends while you were unprofitable when the market was closed in order to improve in trading? I feel like I'm lazy, but there's nothing to do, only back test. God, this is literally exactly what I tweeted yesterday or the other day. Guys, your perception of trading it should be completely different than everything else in your life. The work, quote, work and like work ethic behind trading is a very different idea than every other thing that you've done in your life. Putting in the work is, you can't brute force your way to success with trading like you can with other things in your life. It's a completely separate style of what work in progress looks like. Because again, hard work means most of the time doing nothing, right? Like hard work in trading is you sitting on your ass and not doing anything. And that's like a part of it. So your idea of like your entire life of what hard work looks like is actually completely wrong. And that's why you're failing. Right now, I'm just letting NQ do its thing. I'm probably going to go expand to this next recent low, but continue to sell here. Highly recommend. Just go read this. This will give you like some clarity. Go read this. Crank the sound up a bit. Yeah, I got you. Better? Yeah, I've been really enjoying writing recently. Like writing like long stuff like that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a newsletter and like start sending out like really high quality emails, like, and just writing really in-depth trading content in psychology and philosophy. I really enjoy it. When's the book coming out? Long, probably a while. I got to make sure I want everything in it. It's going to be a lot. And there's so many projects I'm working. Like, there's just so much shit. The book is not first priority right now. The book is something I'm letting evolve with. Like, there's no date for the book. It's literally just whenever I feel like my brain has thought about whatever, like everything I want to talk about, then that's it. Like it, because that's how you create. If you rush information and you try to like get information out in like a second, where it's like, hey, I want to sit you down right now and I want you to talk to me really in depth about like feeling and like everything that you know about trading. A lot of the time, if you do that, it's going to be like half-assed, right? If you're not in the mood to talk about something, you're not going to talk about it good. You ever notice the difference of like when you're actually really enjoying a subject and you can talk about it for hours? Like you'll go to your friend, you like really can talk in depth and concisely about whatever this random topic is, and because you just love it, you're in the mood to talk about it, which then helps teach better, and people can then understand it better. If you're just be like, right, teach this, boom, you're like, trading's fun, I guess, blah, blah, blah. It's like the best content I make is when I'm like flowing and I just, again, like I said, when like you guys watch the videos when I sit down for literally an hour straight, I have no script. Like I'm in the mood to do that. Like I'm in a thinking mindset. I'm already like thinking about it. And I'm like, this is the moment when I'm going to literally pull out a chair, sit there, press the record button and just yap for an hour. And when I do that and I'm in the mood to yap, the best information comes out. And same thing with same thing with writing. So it's like, I don't plan to write every single day. I don't plan to write like when I write, I write. And when I write because it creates good stuff. And when I have enough good stuff, I make a book. Right now, still watching. Recent low just got taken on NQ. Letting the market do its thing here. Probably expect a continuation. I'd want to go see a continuation. If this 4-hour fair value gap already rejected bearish, I would want to see a continuation to go take this recent low. And then on ES, I'd want to go see us go take those equal lows as well. We do have this SMT. We'll see if this wants to hold or not. We did take the recent low. Did kind of change. Lower time frame though. Yes, doesn't look too bad here, but I don't like taking it. But while these equal lows are below us, what time is it? 9:40. So we got macro that opened up here. Right now, still watching. No trades for me yet. No touchy. How did you remove the crosshair? Did I? I still have a crosshair on my chart. You hold shift to make straight lines. Do you have a Discord channel where you just do live trading daily? Yes. I live trade every single day in the mentorship group. Can we FOMO in price? Nope. You sit here and do nothing right now. How's everybody's week been going? What you guys been up to? How's trading been? Any questions that you guys kind of have while we're letting the market do its thing? Great, that's good to hear. How many trades do you normally take a week? It really depends. Sometimes it's a couple, like 3. Sometimes it's like 10. It really all depends on the market. But it's definitely not more than 10. Like 10 is probably is too much. But normally I would say on average, I would say like 5. Average 5 to 8 maybe. Maybe. I don't know. You know what's going to give me that data, though? Cool little software called TradeMap. Low Newsweek had no expectations. I mean, that's a good thing. Yeah, I'm trying on the 5K right now. And right now, NQ, just letting it do its thing here. We're going to go expand to this recent low on the bigger time frame with a lot of imbalance to the left of us. I don't believe there's not really much on the daily. We're in an area where we have the potential to really sell back inside the range. Like if this fair value gap really does want to reject and we do want to hold this SMT on the bigger time frame, we could see like a fat candle come in here to the downside, like just a really bearish day, and go run all of this low resistance as well. Do a collab stream with Tanya. I could be down. I was gonna see her in New York, but I think she was in London at the time. Yeah, if I go to Dubai, I'll go see Zuzi. So far, all patience today. What's your playlist right now? It's Workday Jazz on Spotify. It's my go-to trading music. How much easier is sticking to your rules the longer you do it? I mean, your rules really don't become rules. It just becomes your way of thinking. Because in my opinion, like your trading success comes when you get to a realization like that there's no other way to be successful than to like do what you should be doing. Like I got slapped so many times in the face where I just was looking at myself and being like, how can I still make the same mistake like over? Like it's obviously never gonna fucking work. So I just programmed myself over time. That's genuinely what you have to do is you're just programming yourself to build satisfaction from doing what you should be doing, not making money. Like for me to sit right now, trade with you guys on YouTube, and if I don't take any trade and I hop off in, an hour, 30 minutes, whatever it is, and I'm able to sit myself and be like, let's fucking great day. Because I didn't take any trade, because I did exactly what I was supposed to do. And like when you reprogram yourself to get satisfaction, and you're not focused on making money, then that will become how you just or think and automatically behave and act. But people don't want to do that because they want to make quick bread and then they blow up everything. And that's what also social media tells them to do. But people can't think for themselves. I'm at the phase where I feel like I know nothing and lose my confidence in trading. Guess what, brother? I made a video exactly for that. Guys, I have a video for literally all of your problems. Like every single one of your problems I can fix. It's really, it's genuinely just you being able, where is this? What to do when you think you've lost all your progress. Literally, here you go. What to do when you think you've lost all your progress. There you go. Go watch that video. Mentorship link should be in the Discord if you want to learn more about it. But we live trade every single day in the community. We do charting sessions every single day. Just an amazing community. We have there's a big announcement that's actually going to be next Monday too. So I will say this: we do plan on upping prices in the coming month. Because we are making some changes. But you guys don't understand. I'm so excited with the amount of stuff that we're working on when it comes to the mentorship, trade map, book. Like, there's just so much cool shit. And I don't think you guys are ready to see how fucking cool trade map is and how it's genuinely going to change your trading and just your process of how you think and how you trade and how you journal. Do you think setting alerts instead of watching price is a bad idea? It depends what stage you are in your trading. If you know what you're looking for, then no. If you don't, then yes. If you have enough experience to know your model and you know that it's not going to be given until an alert happens, then go for it. If you are new and you don't have enough experience reading price action, then you do yourself a disservice because you rush the process. And you need that time just watching price action. Justin, I'll be requesting a 30K payout with fast track trading, and I'm a little bit stressed because I see people wanting or waiting on a payment since 1 month. Does anyone have been paid by FTT? Couldn't help you, brother. I'd say just stay patient. Don't overthink it. Sometimes you take entries on order block. Sometimes you wait for a fair value gap. Is it the speed and reaction on order block in which you look for the whole taking of an entry? It's a PD array in relationship to whatever the model is. If an order block tells me that's my entry, that's my entry. But fair value gap tells me that's my entry, that's my entry. It doesn't matter as long as it's a PD array that is in relationship to why price should move at that time. That's like people were like, Justin, what's your entry model? Like I posted, there was a trade I took, I think it was probably last week, and I got a comment being like, Justin, what's your entry model? Like you took your trade, like there was no fair value gap. And I was like, you don't need a fair value gap. You really don't need anything. You can take a trade off of no fair value gap, no order block, and it'd still be a great trade because there's the same reasons why a market's going to move. Like if you think of it instead of not as what is like the entry, the fair value gaps and order blocks and like the way that you read price action in a PD array sense is just tools in which you can understand price action easier. Like that's just genuinely what it is. It's just it's a putting a name to a picture and quantifying what it actually is. You can still read price action the exact same and take the exact same trades with the exact same bias with just a different entry model. And all just depends on what the market's showing you. A PD array is just a fancy name for any ICT concept. Fair value gap, breaker block, order block. It's a PD array. ICT likes naming stuff. He likes just fucking putting names to things. I don't know. I can tell you. Okay, ES is starting to get back up here. I like this. I like this. I like this very much. $15 getting ran through. This is what we want to see. I would want to see the drawn liquidity become buy side here now. Wow, ES is bullish. Really getting back up. NQ just rebalancing, but ES wants to get up here. We have bullish SMT. Just had a change in the state of delivery. 1 minute for value gap's going to open up bullish here. I think this looks good. We're definitely going to go run towards those equal highs. NQ, again, lagging, though. We are really far down in this range. There's a lot of little differences between strength and weakness between the assets here. So I definitely expect this to be the spark of this buy model on ES. This fair value gap on the big time frame, or 15-minute getting ran through, right? Sell side swept, SMT on the bigger time frame. This 15-minute fair value gap just got ran through. I'd like to see that 1 minute fair value gap open up, pull back, and then go look to hunt equal highs that we created in the morning. I'd say the thing is, though, is NQ is kind of in a weird, interesting kind of position, as we do still have a little lower if we do want to reach towards that external low. But we did take the recent low from Monday. Or Tuesday. That was actually last week. Not last week. What am I saying? Yesterday. Notice right when 10 a.m. opened too. 10 a.m. opens right here. Market expands. Why can't I see this? Add indicator. ES. Straight through. Drawn liquidity. Are these equal highs? ES is going to start drawing towards this. Right now, really, really quick, really strength, a lot of efficiency in the market right now as ES has started to displace. No pullback to any of these inefficiencies, though. So far, straight up move towards those highs. Expected to be pretty quick here. 5 minute fair value gap opening up. I'd like to see price pull back into this. Do you think I should try finding a partner that is also learning how to trade ICT? You don't really need to, but I do recommend finding a mentor, somebody you trust that knows what they're talking about, and you stick to them. I think people think that there's like a magic key. Like they'll learn, like they'll watch a bunch of videos on YouTube from somebody, and then they'll go watch somebody else, and then somebody else, and then somebody else, and they all trade differently with like similar concepts, and then they get just overly confused. Like find somebody you trust, stick to them, be mentored by them, and you will see results. You're just, it's like having 10 NFL coaches coach one team. Like you think that team's going to be good or bad. You might think it's going to be good because it's more coaches, but it's probably going to be worse because it's mixed ideas. and there's no guidance. How can somebody listen to 10 people with 10 different ideas and perform well? You're not. This is what we wanted to see, though. But right now, again, price is just letting it go. Right? I'm not looking at this like, oh, I'm gonna miss out on this because I'm so confident we're going here these equal highs. It's like if the market doesn't give me, the market doesn't give me it. And so far, right, we've just been straight up move here. But bias has been spot on, exactly what I wanted to see. Low gets taken, SMT holds bullish. That 15-minute for value gap gets ran through straight towards buy side right now. Exactly what I want to see. Morning manipulation get ran through, so we definitely are going to see that last push up here towards those equal highs. And Q starting to get back into the range as well. Bro, your patience in trading is insane. I just got funded. Thank you very much. Let's go, brother. I don't expect ES to pull back much before taking this high. This line that I draw is the series of down closed candles on this entire move here. So if we do want to, or if I definitely think we will absolutely go take these equal highs. But for us to go do so, I don't expect us to really rebalance all the way back down to the 5-minute. We'll probably just have a little rebalance here and then continue straight back towards those highs. Favorite pair? I mean, NQ and ES, but I prefer trading NQ over ES. I prefer NQ because just it's more efficient, in my opinion, when it comes to PA. I think ES a lot more times than not will have slow, less efficient PA, more chop, more equal lows, more equal highs. Nice big bullish engulfing here that we're starting to get back up inside this range. Again, right now, really just letting the market kind of do its thing here. Nothing that I am looking to kind of take here. ES, I'm expecting that last little push up towards those equal highs. I'd like to see a little bit more of a rebalance inside the range, but I'm definitely expecting us to go expand. NQ is really starting to get back up inside this range as well. How will you know if the displacement is valid or not? Do you wait for a fair value gap or just the body of the candle closing above? Above what? I want to see displacement in relationship to structure. Meaning there's structure like that we're displacing through, right? Five-minute opened up here on ES. What's the best advice to getting out of a break-even phase? I've been journaling, but taking serious, but it's just not clicking for me right now. What would you do? I mean, you have to get to you got to know what the problem is. A lot of you guys know what the problem is. You just don't want to confront it. And like the 90% of the time, people that are at break even, the reason you're at break even is because you take unnecessary dumb losses. Like 90% of the time, that's the reason why you're at break even. Is you take wins, but you just take a bunch of unnecessary stupid losses that cause you to be break even. So, okay, look in your journal and what's causing you to take those unnecessary dumb losses, and you take it out. Successful trading is not about adding good. It's about taking away the bad. Go look in your journal and take away the shit that you shouldn't be doing. And that should be your focus. Not making money, but taking away the shit. Probably would expect ES to expand from the 5-minute. Right now, there's really been nothing for me yet. I'm still just being patient. Don't want to take longs in premium. I expect ES to probably hold this for value gap, and we'll see an expansion towards this. Could take a little bit of a scalp. For me, it's in premium. I don't want to take it. NQ starting to get back up inside this range. 5-minute, again, just straight down, straight up back move, waiting for more structure. 1 minute gets ran through, internal high gets taken. Right now, I let ES go take this high. If you want to take a little bit of a long scalp, you can. I do think we're probably going to get an expansion. Internal model, 15-second low gets taken. Fair value gap gets ran through. This sparks the move. ES will expand to go take these equal highs. A little bit of a scalp opportunity. NQ still needs more structure for me to base if we want to go draw towards these imbalances and haven't been tapped yet or not. I just let the market do its thing, and I just backtest price action, right? I test my eye, and the market is constantly giving you opportunity not to take a trade. That is how you should look at the market. The market is always giving you opportunity, but that opportunity isn't always an opportunity to take a trade. It's an opportunity to learn, an opportunity to see, grow, test ideas in your mind. If you're constantly looking for as an opportunity to trade, you're going to fucking fail because that opportunity is not always going to be there, but you're going to see it. If you think it's the opportunity for me to just be able to look at this, backtest, test my eye, because I know there's nothing that's high quality that I want to take right now. But I'm going to continue to test my eye, continue to backtest, continue to forward test ideas, thinking, where do I think the market's going to go? And right now, there's no reason for me to take anything. 15-minute for value gap. I'd like to see this open up on ES. 10:30. We got some time. as that just opened. But 5 minute, most likely would expect this to hold bullish on ES. I'd like to see this expand up towards those relative equal highs. NQ, continue to build structure. 5 minute for VIGAP open. We'll see if this holds bullish or not. But right now, just being patient. No urgency to take any trades. Don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. Notice how it's not controlling my trading or my thinking. I have confidence in what the market's going to do, and I still don't take a trade because I have discipline. And if my system and the entry model, which I'm looking for, isn't present, then there's no reason to take it. But you'll watch. ES will expand here towards those equal highs. If we can come maybe back down in this range before we actually go take that, then maybe there'd be an opportunity. But again, the best trades that you're going to take are going to call out to you. Keep in mind, too, we haven't had any news this week. Justin, how can I get back to my old discipline? I just fell off, and now I don't really have a reason to make trading work, and I'm lazy. You don't have a reason to make trading work. What do you mean by that? I mean, brother, that's an internal question you have to ask yourself. Like, I can't magically make you disciplined. I can't magically make you not lazy from my words. Like, that's something that you have to ask yourself. What do you want? Like, do you want to trade? Do you want to make money? Like, what do you want in life? Like, do you want to be happy? This isn't a one-size-fits-all. People think that, like, your success equals my success and equals Johnny's success and equals this guy's success and like, it doesn't work like that. What do you want? You got to sit down and ask yourself some questions. Why am I lazy? You say you don't have a reason to make trading work. Okay, well then should you be making trading work? What is your keyboard? I really like it. I want to buy it. I built it, so you can't buy it. I've not taken any trades today. Let's go, Braden. Why don't you stream often? I stream I live trade every single day in the mentorship group. I do it probably every other week, I would say, on YouTube. All right, NQ, ES, 5 minute held bullish again. Expanded, equal highs now taken. NQ starting to get back up inside this range. We now have an SMT at the highs, but I don't really expect this to hold bearish because the bigger time frame is already bullish. I would want to see a continuation here and then have this be changed in the state. So I'd like to see some displacement back to the upside. Did this logo taken? I'm curious to see if there was this internal SMT here. Yeah, there was a little baby. How did you balance trading in school? I didn't. I fucking raw dogged it. I was in class every day on my laptop trading, whether I could or couldn't be. I would somehow be doing it. I don't think you guys realize there's no balance when you learn. Like you become obsessed with it, and you fuck. That's what you do. Like I there was no other thing in my life at the time when I was trading. Like when I first started trading, like that was my life. Everything I did was around trading. Actually, that's not true. I think there needs to be an absolute balance, like a balance in relationship to like you just doing other things. Like the balance is still like 90% trading, 10% fucking other things, but. It's not like a 50-50. It's like the world isn't equally water and equally land, and it's still perfect. So right now we're moving. ES changing the state on the bigger time frame. Again, big expansion here. And Q all the way back up in this range. Again, if you took longs, great. For me specifically, entry model really wasn't present for me to take it or just have confidence in it. Would have wanted to see again that 5 minute get pulled back to. The only kind of little thing maybe is a little scalp on ES, let the runners go with the rest of the expansion move. But I'm honestly fine just kind of watching price action right here. Have no really FOMO or desire to get kind of jump in this right now. Just letting the market really do its thing here. Again, if it's not dumb clear to what I want, then I won't take it. Might be to you, and that's great. If it's to you, take it. But for me right now, just still watch them. Calling it a day up 1K. Let's go, brother. Justin, I'm 16 years old and I'm in trading since May. I'm already 3 months profitable on demo, but I cannot start live or funded because it is from 18 years old Australia and my parents cannot know. Brother, you got so much time. Just wait. Like, just wait. Just keep trading. Keep paper trading. If you can, open up a joint with your parents if they somehow let you, but my main thing is just wait, is just continue to work, continue to put the work in and grow. But it's like, honestly, yeah, go live your fucking life, bro. Like, you have so much time to be successful. You have so much time to trade. You have so much time to do it all. Like, you're not going to be 16 forever, but the market's never going to go anywhere, brother. Like, go live your life and go enjoy being a kid. Go fuck off and do dumb shit for a little bit. Justin, I'm up 900 in my combine. Just have 6 more tradable days left. Do you have any advice? Renew it. It's like you know the answer to this question. You either renew it or you up your size and try to finish it in 6 days. There's two easy deciding factors. Choose it. I can't make that decision for you. Guys, one thing I want you to really be careful about when you're with your journey, and something that I see so many of you do, and like I did this too when I first started trading, and like I'm here to tell you it's not fucking normal and you shouldn't normalize it. But it's like we have this like psychological process of seeing a move like today and like going into this and you sitting here and being like, oh, I didn't take a trade. Like I didn't see a trade. I didn't see whatever it was, or maybe you did and you didn't have the confidence to take it, whatever it is. But you'll go on social media and you'll literally look, or you'll see random people in like today's chat, right? Like you'll see random people post in the chat and be like, up 1K out off those longs, let's go. And you automatically see somebody else made 1K, and it like your brain triggers that like you did something wrong because you didn't make 1K. And it's like, no, that's not fucking that's not real. Your brain, it's the enemy. That's literally the enemy. Trading is you versus the little enemy inside. And it's just being able to discern what is a good way of thinking and what's a bad way of thinking. Like your way of doing something is not somebody else's way of doing something. If you caught a long and you had conviction, fan-fucking-tastic. Like, let's go. Let's go, right? That's great. You had conviction, you took a setup. If you didn't, just because you did not doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. Again, 90% of trading is you not doing shit. So a lot of the time, not doing shit is actually the right thing. Don't let other people stay in your own lane. I can't preface this enough. Stop caring about what other people are doing. Stop caring about what other traders are taking. If they're making money, if you're losing money, and comparing yourself. Like, just focus on yourself. You're never going to be able to build personal conviction when you're constantly looking for either affirmation or somebody else's approval or what other people are trading, and then comparing that to what you're doing. You have two completely different brains, two completely separate eyes, and you're looking at you're on complete unique journeys. You can't compare your step 24 with somebody else's step 176. Blue and yellow lines, these are macros, extended macros. They're time windows. I'd like to see us, honestly, get back inside this range. If that 1 minute gets right there. If we can kind of consolidate here, have some more manipulation, I'd like to see us rebalance back down. Again, ES, this becomes changing the state, bigger time frame. If someone made money today and I did not take a trade, how would I know if I'm actually doing something wrong? Like my system is not good enough versus not comparing to others, because you don't know the full story. And that's why it's tricky. And that's why you will get fucked doing that. Because what happens is there's like three main outcomes of this, right? You don't take a trade. And first of all, if you have to look at somebody else to know if you have conviction, you don't have fucking conviction, and that's your first problem. Like, if you say, if someone made money today and I did not take a trade, how would I know if I'm actually doing something wrong? That means you're telling me that you need to look at somebody else to know if you're doing something wrong. That's your fucking problem, first of all. Second of all, if you're looking at their trading and you're comparing their way of viewing things and their outcome to what your decision making is, you're relying on somebody else for approval. And you don't have enough conviction to know what is right and what is wrong. There comes a point in your trading where, yeah, when you're learning, you need to look at other people to know what you're learning, right? Because you don't have a system. Once you do that, you know what the fucking you're choosing to continue to have the training wheels on your bike and you're expecting to be a fucking BMX rider. How can you be a BMX rider and expect to be a great trader when you still got the fucking training wheels on and you're still looking to other people? Like, it's not going to work. You're never going to build a level of self-conviction and discipline and control and able to have confidence in your trading. What's your edge? What's your system? When to not step away? Again, look at me and how I'm trading right now. Everybody in this chat is saying, Justin, there was an opportunity to take a long. I don't give a fuck. It's not my system. It's not how I trade. And I don't care if you took a trade or not. If you took a trade, you had conviction, you made money, that is what is right, right? That is what is right. What is wrong? Did I not have conviction and I still took a trade because of everybody else telling me? Yes, that is false conviction. You are tied to the money. You think you are doing something right because you made money. That is not real. The market of fucking social media in the trading industry will take advantage of you if you think making money means you are doing something right. That is not how fucking trading works. You will not be successful if you think money means you are doing something right. It's not how it works. You'll make money in a week, and then 2 weeks, and then you'll blow it up in 3 days. Raise hand, anybody in the chat? You'll be successful for a little couple days, and then one day you blow everything up. Why? Because you don't have real conviction. You're caught in an endless loop of fucking being taken advantage of, and you can't see it. But people don't want to listen, so. But that's the truth. So you can either listen or not. But I'm telling you right now. You'll either end up figuring that out on your own after years and countless failure because you didn't want to listen, or you'll end up quitting and you'll never even realize it to begin with. So my piece of advice, focus on you, brother. You matter. Stop caring about what other people are doing. You need to build personal conviction, and personal conviction comes with getting uncomfortable. Get uncomfortable. I like this inverse, 15-minute inverse holding nicely. We're still holding that 15-minute fair value gap. I'd like to start to see us kind of get back down here. We have a 15-minute fair value gap. If we can rebalance to that, I kind of like to see lower in this range. This 1-minute fair value gap just got ran through. I'd like to see us reach back down. And there she goes. Do we rebalance? I hope the 5K video will be out this week if like market can give me something to make a video on. The 5K, like I'll be honest. First of all, the 5K is not blown. It's at like 5.8, I believe. So it's back down to what it was. But I'm going to be honest, it's just not like I thought it was going to be Like this is me being 100% honest with you guys. I just don't get anything out of it. Like I want to make money. And in trading on a 5K account, from what I have been trading on, it doesn't do me like a service. Like I've been there, done that kind of thing. And I want to just get back to trading on my live account. So I'll continue to trade on the side, but I'm probably gonna go back to trading my main live account, because it's like a brother has to make money too, and it's not gonna. A 5K is not gonna give me that. I actually like where we are right now. Hold on. Curious to see if this. Really, really clean price action today so far. So you're giving up, if that's what you want to call it. I mean, like that's like, imagine the billionaire. Like there's just no need. Like giving up would be if I've never traded and I've never made money ever before, and like I decided to do it and that's my goal. Like if the goal has no purpose or value, then it's a fucking useless goal. Do we break through this? Still watching. NQ's coming. Again, we're kind of just moving back and forth here. I want to see this 15-minute hold bullish, though, on ES. We do have SMT at the highs here, though. And these equal lows were not taken, but I do want to see that SMT at the lows become protected. We'll see if NQ wants to hold this fair value gap or not. We had rebalance all the way back inside the range. I would expect, I'd want to see this fair value gap become the internal draw on a low time frame. So if I zoom into the 10 second, 15 second. I'd like to see this imbalance hold bullish after this internal low gets taken. Start to work our way up towards this imbalance. ES came all the way back down. NQ running through so far. Because I realized it was more so for my ego, and there was really no reason to do it. Like that was the original activation energy. Is the activation energy was literally just for my ego, because I didn't like seeing people like that genuinely had no, like, just people in the space that I just shouldn't have cared about, and that was really it. I just realized that it was an ego activated decision. And I wanted to like show motherfuckers what's up. But I realized I don't need to do that. Like that's just for my own ego. I'm a trader first, and my goal is to educate first. Like I will always give you high quality information and knowledge and honest information. I'm not trying to take advantage of you or anything. Like I will always spit the fucking truth to you. And I guarantee you, if you implement it into your trading, you will see success. That is my job. My job is not to feed my own ego. Price action today has been honestly kind of interesting. It's just been sell from the morning, rebalance back to equilibrium, pretty much back to opening literally the opening price, and then selling now back down inside the range. Still just watching here. I'm 17 years old, unprofitable, and I am in this more than a year. What should I do? What should I change? Again, I don't know. I need more information. I don't know specifically what your problem is. My recommendation, like always, if I don't have that information, is focus on building good habits. Continuing to trade. Don't focus on making money. Build good habits and continue to improve. 1 year, you're very early, brother. You have a lot of time. Don't rush it. Just learn. Still just watching here. I'd like to see us hold this area and start to rebalance back up to macro just opened 1045. That gets ran through. We should see a move higher. Would want to see this expand back up, but I'm letting the 1 minute kind of build structure. Still watching. We actually came down to the original change in the state low here. So kind of where we are right now, the biggest thing I'd want to see is we've had manipulation on both legs. So today, right? Market opens, sell side gets taken, SMT at the lows. ES immediately shoots back up and takes Asia highs. So now we have SMT at the highs. And then we sell all the way back down again. So it's like manipulation both sides of the marketplace. We build structure internally. This could be possible change in the state, but also this bullish amounts is holding. So I expect rebalance back higher, build more structure internally. Need to see more confluence for something. I'm going to go to the bathroom though. Bathroom break. I will be right back. I'm back. So I did what we wanted to do. Back in that 1 minute fair value gap. I want to look at this from just a separate perspective. I mean, looking at this, I'd want to see us go lower. But we do have this bigger time frame SMT. I'm curious, what do you guys think right now? What is your guys' bias, bullish or bearish? Dude, all over the place. Bearish, 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 short, short, bearish, 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 long, bear, bull, bear, 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 undecided, bear, bear, bull, bull, bear, bull, 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 bear, bear. So definitely more bearish than bullish, but there are definitely some more bulls. I'm long. Bearish until inverse. I'm kind of leaning a little bit more bearish here. I actually like, I can feel a short possibly coming on here. Like this fair value gap, I want to see hold bearish. I'd like to see it just a little bit more risk averse of like what my stop would be, which is a little bit clear because I can take a trade here and it could get stopped, but the model's not invalidated. I like where we are here with SMT morning inverse came back. This fair value gap gets ran through. We just tapped it as an inverse and this change in the state, but I want to see internal model here on this price action. And the first kind of thing, the sign is this fair value gap getting ran through, and that's why 15 seconds starting to get displaced back out of. So this is it right here. Actually, we just put in this SMT. I don't want to see this be changing the state on NQ or ES. I honestly think a short step does not sound too bad. I like where ES is. Stancher model on NQ looks a little off, but I think ES looks really good here. I think it'll probably push NQ down. Would expect us to start to speed up here towards the downside. What's up, Matt? How you doing, brother? I think I'd want to see us expand towards the recent low. Five-minute close beautifully below this as well. Should see a sell-off. Very fluid price action today. Like, it's very just straight. We're at an interesting point in the charts. I think for me, I'd like to see us sell back off, but I still would expect us to maybe come back down or come back up, manipulate one more time. I'm just letting the kind of price action build here. Still kind of just waiting for it to be dumb clear. This high gets taken. I'd want to see this probably be the selling point. Back to that imbalance, back to the inverse. Yeah, I like this. See if I can get filled here with a little short position. I'm going to take a stab short here. Really small size. I'm just looking to see an expansion lower. Really tight risk here. I don't want to see this. I want to see this high be protected. So I'm trading the lower time frame. Very tight risk. Definitely not high as what I'd want to see when it comes to the biggest kind of reason for this trade. I'm only risking, I think, probably like a little bit over 100. But I'd want to see ES hold this. I want to see where we are. There's also a trade that's like it either works fast or doesn't. But I'd like to see this become internal turtle soup and see an expansion. So if we can close below this candle right here, I'd want to see us start to sell. Moving my stop to the recent high. Again, just continuing to decrease risk. The best way I like to manage this is I don't want to see us go back to that high. I'd want to start to see us sell off here in the internal range. So just going to continue to lower risk, except a couple, probably around $100 risk, like literally just nothing right now. So I'm not too worried, but I like where we are. 5 minute. Recent move back up in the morning. SMT gets put in place. Displacement. This 5 minute fair value gap gets ran through, changing the state from this series of down closed candles. Comes back up into the BPR 5 minute fair value gap as well as the inverse. Taps it back to equilibrium of the range. Displacement back down. Internal SMT. I'd want this to be the internal soup as this 15-second fair value gap continues to hold bearish. I'd like to see this internal high be the manipulation leg and then displace. But again, tight risk, low time frame kind of trade. So we'll see if it plays out or not. But risk on the table, and I'm fine with this. This isn't a big trade at all, so I'm not really worried about this. This either kind of goes or it doesn't. Much love, Matt. Hope you're doing well, brother. Haven't touched anything today. I haven't touched anything either. This is the first little trade here, but it's super tight. Like this is pretty much like a break even for me. This is like a paper trade, so more so kind of back testing. I want to see a move, but tight risk. We'll see what happens here. Hasn't been anything high quality yet, so really tight size. Price action starting to slow down. Want to see us speed up here towards the downside. I'm not looking for big move on this. Just really looking for this recent low. if we do want to sell back, but we do have an S&T in the morning, so. Yeah, I live trade every day in the mentorship group, not on YouTube though. I try to get in a live like every other week on YouTube. Super slow PA right now as we're approaching cutoff time. This will probably be the only trade that I take today. Hey, Justin, had a decent winning streak snap yesterday. There's a part of me that fears spiraling. I just started trading. What would you recommend? It's just all in your head. Like, you're so attached to the outcome that is the perceived value of what you're doing, and that's the only reason why you feel like you're going to spiral is because your value is tied to the outcome. And if that outcome is not green, then it means you're doing something wrong and you have no idea what you're doing. That's not the case. You need to just become detached to it. Oh, stopped out right there on that little short. Again, right now, market just continuing to build structure here. We'll probably step away in a little, I would say probably 20 minutes. But I'd like to see what we want to do here. Biggest thing I'm watching is just to see either a continuation of this holding or not. Again, bearish bias is not invalidated yet. I would still want to see this continue to hold bearish and look to see a reverse. Maybe put in an S&T at the internal highs. Like to see something like this. Problem for most people isn't the L, it's their reaction to the L. 100%. Absolutely. Internal high gets taken. See if this 5-minute wants to get ran through back to the upside or not. Again, we still have all that low resistance from the morning, but we do have an SMT up there. So we kind of have manipulation on both sides of the market. I have a huge revenge trade issue. What do you think the problem with that is? A lot of you guys just have to ask yourself the question. Like, you know what the problem is. You don't ask yourself why. Like, because the why is how you fix it. And if you don't know what the why is, you haven't done enough thinking. Because I'm tired of sitting at a desk job away from my kids. There you go. Huge. You're too focused on the money. Like, as much as it sucks, you're too focused on the money. You bring outside factors into trading. You are not yourself when you are trading. You're an observer. You have no tied attachments or outcome to whatever the decisions you are doing is. When you bring your outside life and your desires and your family and everything you want into the marketplace, you will lose. Because all of your decisions are going to reflect your intentions of your life. You can't. The market is going to base that. You make your decisions based off what the market shows you. When you bring in yourself and your ego and your identity into the market, you will lose. $15-minute bullish for value gap. Still holding. I do remember Jason. I think you guys are way overly obsessed with the idea of winning and losing. Like, I can take one win and I can take one small, like, I can take a small loss and I can take a small win. And all the comments in the chat are like, this guy has no clue what he's doing. Oh my God. Like, that just shows you right now that you think trading is just like winning and losing. Like, one single trade, like one single day, like it's like there's a reason you're not fucking successful, brother. There's a reason you don't have long-term success. You're obsessed with the idea of one fucking trade and the outcome of one trade. Like sometimes you genuinely have to look back and see your behavior. Like I have problems entering at the wrong time. Any tips? Well, there's a couple things that you should be doing. Wrong time in relationship to what? Too zoomed in. Wrong time as in you have the right bias. You enter early, get stopped out, and then it goes back in your favor. Are you too zoomed in on the lower time frames? It could be a couple different things. I need to see your journal. Justin, I spent my entire career successful in equities trading. Over 25 years, this past year in futures, my ass has been kicked. What worked for me in equities does not work in futures. Well, what did you trade when it comes to equities? Is it a different strategy? Is it long-term? Is it short-term kind of play? Is it completely different? Are you trading futures different than you would do the equities? Are you trading it the same? I appreciate you, Spuck. Much love, brother. Much love, Ryan. Appreciate it, brother. Glad you're enjoying it. Mindset has really developed since watching more of your content. Been evident in my training. Keep it up, Justin. Great stuff. Much love, brother. Who actually taught you how to trade? I mean, besides like ICT, but I don't even think ICT, like, I wouldn't even say ICT taught me how to trade because ICT didn't make me successful. Like, I don't think any strategy makes you successful, to be honest. I don't think you get to a point where you realize trading, like, you can trade any strategy and still not be successful. Like, you can have literally the best strategy ever in your mind and you will still lose money because there's a lot more to trading than just that. So I would say just fucking failure made me successful. A shit ton of failing and understanding what I do wrong and learning how to change. Internal high just got taken, changing the state back down to the downside. If that 5-minute fair value gap gets ran through, I'd want to see us sell back off. I think we look good. But again, we're still kind of just building internal price. I want to check time cycles. Would you recommend learning ICT? I do recommend learning ICT. Up 600 on the day, got stopped in profit. Let's go, bro. I'd want to see this 1 minute fair value gap hold and look to see back down, but I want to see that 5-minute get ran through first. I'll probably hop off here soon. And then maybe check back in the PM and see what we're doing. Much love, Cookie. No, I won't. I won't go live in the PM. I like possible shorts here. I wish there was some sort of SMT. I want to see an expansion back down. In that 5 minutes, still holding bullish though. 15-minute order flow is bullish as well. Bullish, I need you. Guys, one thing you have to realize is there's really no high quality bias because we're in the middle of a range with two sides of manipulation. Morning came down, NQ takes recent low, SMT, displacement back up. If I look at this, I'm bullish. If I look at ES, same thing. But Asia high gets taken, SMT, and then we get change in the state and pull back into an inefficiency. So we technically can play both sides of the market, which in reality is the decision you should do is really nothing. But this SMT holds in the morning. If I had to pick, I'd more so rather be bullish because the bigger time frame is bullish. As we tick these internal lows, SMT on the bigger time frame, I think this little move is just probably a fake out, and then we see an expansion. This becomes change in the state of delivery. But I also could see this 5-minute fair value getting ran through. So when in doubt, you just watch. One-minute fair value gets ran through. Would definitely expect to see an expansion here. This 5-minute holds bullish. 1 minute gets ran through. Let's see if it hangs on. Honestly, I really think the best thing to do right now is just probably step away as we're just building internal price action. I do live stream every single day in the mentorship group, not on YouTube. Yeah, we have had no news this week. We've had no news this week so far. There's a link in the description for the mentorship. Can you live stream on YouTube once a week, please? Who's with me? Unfortunately, no. I take care of my students first. Time is it? 8:30? Alrighty. I think it's time to probably call it here and let the rest of the morning kind of play out. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to go ahead and call it a morning. I think I'm down like pretty much break even on the day. Like I had traded micros today. I think I'm down like $50, $100. Enjoy the rest of your day. Go take the next 10, 15 minutes. Go journal. What'd you do right? What'd you do wrong? Be safe. I will see you all in the next video or in the next live or in the mentorship if you are a student. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, learned something from this morning. I will see you all whenever I will see you. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Peace out.